Cup final.
Yeah. Against a quality opponent in Pornchok as well. Obviously, Paralympic silver medalist from Tokyo, so it's going to be a cracking game.
Oh, that's a fantastic start. It really is. He's blocked Portchok's line from the very first ball, so yeah. I would be happy with that one, Lee.
Yeah, no, it's a great ball. It's right in Pornchok's way. What do you think he's going to do here?
Pornchok's a really aggressive type of player, so it wouldn't surprise me if he tries to lob straight into this white ball.
Yeah, I think you're right. Although, you know, it's fair distance up the court. I think Pornchok's got the ability here to try and create space and an opportunity for himself to get in on the jack.
Just like that. However, he's a little bit unlucky with the outcome, but certainly it was a great shot.
Yeah, fantastic execution, wasn't it? To hit the target at that range without a bounce. Incredible, really.
Yeah.
But it's a bit unlucky the way the balls went.
I played Larpyen Pornchok in the quarterfinals, and against me, yes, he used the lob to great effect to score his points.
Just shows you what a good first ball can do when you get the line right. It makes it really difficult for your opponent.
Yeah, and that's something that Artem's done really well this week. He was able to have great placement shots and layup.
He's just got that consistency, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. And even at the Europeans last year. Oh,
fantastic.
There you go. To be able to lob, what's that, 6-7 meters with that consistency is just incredible.
Unbelievable. He's got a chance now to take control of the jack of his next ball. I think we'll be quite happy if he can get it on here, using 3 balls after that quality first ball from Artem. It's a pretty high quality start to this final.
Just slips past it there.
Okay.
At this point, both athletes are just looking to gain control, so they'll be trying to get in control in front of the white ball.
Interesting how both athletes have, I think they've used the dream balls for the placement shots. Do you think equipment has a big impact on boccia?
Yeah, without a doubt, and they've become more popular in the last couple of years.
Good line.
Oh, it is excellent line. Yeah.
Artem to go again.
Yep.
Just take control this time.
Yep. That there is a fantastic shot. Even though it's not in front, it's directly behind, so when the whole system sort of moves back, his red will be in a scoring position.
I think balls behind the jack are also so useful defensively. You know there that it's going to be difficult for Pornchok to utilise his lob later on in the end, because that's a danger ball behind the jack.
Yeah.
So it closes the scoring circle down really well, and gives you something to potentially knock the jack back to later on in the end.
Absolutely. And especially the style of Larpyen Pornchok. He likes to be aggressive, so you'll have to think twice about this red ball behind. What do you think he'll do, Louis?
I think he's just has a quality just to lay up to the jack.
Yeah, I think that's the right shot.
But I think he probably went out to have a look to see if he could come off the reds and sit behind as well. But I think the simple shot is just get on the jack.
There we go.
Exactly like that.
Tremendous.
Great shot. It's incredible pace control there, because you don't want to overpace that and knock the jack back to the red behind. So brilliant shot.
I think Artem now will try and make contact with that blue ball that's on the white and send it towards his red towards the back.
Yeah, I think if you can hit the left-hand side of the blue, you can send that jack ball potentially into the three red balls and create quite an awkward situation for Larpyen to get out of.
This end certainly in the balance so far.
Definitely, pretty even.
Yep.
Obviously, Larpyen's used 4 balls, Kolinko 3, so it's quite close. Yeah, great shot.
Tremendous.
Fantastic use of the ball behind there.
Yeah, he could not have had that any better. That was brilliant.
What would you do here, Stephen?
It would be interesting to see if Larpyen Pornchok goes for more power again.
Yeah.
Or he plays just to block, not block, but to lay up to it and make it 1-1 situation.
Exactly. Yeah, because the aggressive play would be maybe another lob on the red behind.
Yeah.
Or just raw power along the ground. Otherwise, you can lay up in between the white and the blue, or even the white and the reds.
The white and the reds would be good, yeah. It's not enough power. His line was good.
Yeah, exactly. Just needed a little bit more so it'd kiss off that red onto the jack.
Yep. There's a lot of pressure on his final shot here. He needs one in front of the white now. It's not quite where he wanted it, so Artem's got a little line in, however it's very small gap, so yeah. If Artem goes for a shot, he'll probably go towards the blue on the left of the jack.
Yeah. Do you think he'll be aggressive in that, or just play to get the extra point?
I think you can afford to make sure it gets there, and just go with a little bit of weight. Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Yourself, what would you do?
I think you're probably not going to be able to move that jack across to the other reds.
That's true.
So I quite like just getting your points with placements. Good power.
Yep. So he's opened up a gap now. So
just creating more space to potentially score with his second ball.
Yep.
Just to keep everyone updated, the first end of the female BC4 final was 1 point to Michaela Falkova against Carla Oliveira. So that's 1-0 to Michaela so far.
Again, 2 incredible players in the female BC4 final.
Yeah.
Michaela's multiple gold medalist at the Paralympics.
Here's Artem.
Yeah, that was always going to be a...
What would you be thinking at this point after going 1-0 up in the first end?
It's always great to get a good start.
Yeah.
It settles the nerves quite a lot, and you know that going into the next end you can go in with a lip.
So second end.
Yep, just over the V-line.
Yeah, nice and short. He's been doing that all week.
Yeah.
With great success. What? Hasn't lost a game yet?
No.
In the tournament? No.
No. A couple of close ones, but he's not
Yeah.
lost.
Good angle again.
Yep, you can see by his reaction there, he was quite happy with the line.
Artem there is just trying to use his power along the ground to get that blue ball out of his way. It's a bit unfortunate I was just stuck on the jack.
Yeah.
But I think in both ends so far we've seen how useful it is to just leave your first ball that little bit short. So it becomes more challenging to knock it off.
You can also see the sort of contrast in styles. So Artem, being muscular dystrophy athlete, prefers to, when he's knocking off, go along the ground, where athletes with other conditions like arthrogryposis, they don't mind lobbing it. So Larpyen will lob it. Samuel Andrzejczyk, he likes to lob it too. So Artem's just taking maybe an extra ball that he would have liked.
Yeah.
But he needs to get in control now.
Yeah, he'll try and take control of the jack with this shot after three balls to open it up for him.
Yep.
He's closer, but it's just to the side of the jack there.
Yeah, so yes, he's closer, but he's not in control of the end.
What do you think Pornchok will do here?
I think he'll wedge between the
red and the
red
blue.
and the blue,
Yeah.
just to take control of the game situation. Still Larpyen to play. I think he'll be able to be a bit more aggressive this time.
Yeah, I think so.
So Artem's red ball, he'll try and take that out of there a bit and leave the white behind the blues.
So you reckon attack the red?
Yeah.
Slide the jack across.
Oh, he seemed happy enough just to take control.
Went for a knock on.
Yep.
Well, it's Artem to play. I think maybe Larpyen might be happy for Artem to use up his remaining balls.
Yep.
And then maybe we'll see a more aggressive style of play.
What do you think, Louis, that Artem will do at the moment?
I wonder if he's just going to have to nudge on his red.
Yeah, I think his red's in a dangerous position to be taken out, so
yeah.
I think if you can guard that a little bit.
Nudge on and sit in front.
Yes.
I don't think you can be aggressive with only 2 balls left.
Just like that, yeah.
Great shot, great shot. Artem's forced Larpyen to play. Time to go aggressive.
Yes. Yeah, especially when he's losing the game at the moment by 1.
Yeah.
I expect him to lob straight into this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic shot on the bounce
Yes.
to take the red
Control
out.
power.
Artem's got to use his last ball now, and then Larpyen's going to have 2 left to try and score some points and maybe level up the game.
Yep. An update on the female final.
So Carla's managed to get 2 back on her end, so
Wow.
it's It's currently 2-1 to Carla Oliveira going into the third end. So it's sounds like a close game. We can't see it. Artem knock on his red.
Yes, he's got to try and keep this in position.
Fantastic.
That's good. That's good. And also keeping the red behind, because Larpyen likes to move the white, keep it moving. So having those reds behind, as you've seen in the first end, is really beneficial.
Exactly. Yeah. Larpyen's just got to be careful where this jack ends up now with those reds there.
I think he'd be happy if he can just get the one from this end and move on.
I think so. It's got 1 minute and 15 seconds for 2 balls, so plenty of time. Looks like he's using the 2-2 suede, so it's going to be a more aggressive shot. Wow, fantastic.
Yep. That's that movement of the white we were talking about.
Just like that, the whole dynamic of the end and the ball situation has changed.
He's not in a scoring position yet, so he has to be careful with his last ball.
Exactly. Would you go for the chance with 2? Like taking the white back and staying, or would you just play a bit safer and get the 1 point?
It depends on your confidence at this point.
Yeah.
As I said, Pornchok's probably the best player at lobbing, so he might decide to lob into the white.
I think that's definitely an option.
Or he might just bounce over and take the one.
Take the one. To be fair, you can see big if you miss, so. Wow.
You can see the disappointment in his face, actually. He went for the 2 points. So he was so confident of taking the white back, but he wanted his blue ball to stay as well.
Safely secured the one, though.
Score that end.
I think that just represents the level that these guys are at there. They want to squeeze every single point out of every single situation.
Yep.
Because you don't know what's going to
happen. Yes, I've played both. I've played Artem a couple of times. I played him in Seville, the European Championships, last November, and we actually played in the semi-final. So it was a very tight match, came down to the final end. And I played Pornchok this week, but we've had a rivalry for over a decade now. So yeah, very good matches.
Yeah, they're both 2 quality players. They really are. Fantastic first ball
just
again.
Like the first end. So Artem's been throwing really confident with his line, so he's able to really attack the jack and know that he's going to be in a good position. And this is interesting actually, because Larpyen Pornchok likes to lob. It's a little bit further up the court.
Exactly. I've noticed that, yeah.
And there's also space, so he might opt to play into the space.
Yeah, I think he's looking at a layup here onto the jack.
Do you think that's why he went out and had a look?
Yeah. I think he wanted to check how much room he had.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be interesting as well, because it may have taken it out of his lobbing range. Yeah, with the ball he's selected, it looks like it's going to be the shot to get closer to the jack.
Okay. They're happy to play next.
It's Larpyen.
Yep.
So promote the blue?
Yes, certainly. Can afford to be a little bit more aggressive with this shot now.
I think so. Because you want your ball to roll in with it.
Yes. He's in position. He'd probably have liked to have done it a little bit harder.
Yeah. Because then that blue would have maybe slid across a little bit more and blocked the path of the knock-on.
Yes.
I think Artem will be quite happy with this situation.
Of course. Yeah.
So would you promote the red?
Absolutely. Yeah. So he's got a straight knock-on. So if you can hit the red directly and put it onto the white, that's his goal.
Yeah. I think the blue ball will be blocking as well.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah, slightly offline, but the shot's still there.
Keep nudging it in.
Yep.
It's a lovely straight swing he's got there. You see it.
Fantastic.
He's got a fantastic view there. Same shot?
Yep, same shot. Yeah, just like that. That's absolutely perfect.
Fantastic shot.
The angle he's now got on that white ball is incredible. It'll be really interesting to see if Larpyen Pornchok can lob that distance.
Exactly. That's the question, isn't it? Is whether he's got the lobbing range or if he goes along the ground.
Yes.
But
he likes the aggressive tactics, so I think he will go for this, certainly.
I think so. He's got 3 balls to attack it.
Yep. Oh, wow. That was tremendous.
Brilliant power.
Yeah.
To take that angle off, exceptional.
The accuracy there with that power on the ground.
At that range of the court.
Oh, what a player.
So just lay up in between the red and the white now.
Yes, he's got a line in now.
He's got a nice gate to wedge one of his blue balls in between. It's an important shot.
It's quite tight though to get past the blue, but he does have the line. Oh, not quite. Not this time.
Just seems to hold on to that one a little bit.
Yep.
But he's got the quality now to get it bang on the white. The shot's still there.
Has to be so precise though. He has to be just past that blue ball.
Yeah. It's not easy. Just to update you, going into the last end of the BC4 women's final, it is currently 2-2. So Michaela Balgova got a 1 point back on the third end. So 2-2 into the final end. So both games are close, going down to the wire.
Close, very close. I think Larpyen Pornchok will be pretty happy with the outcome of that one. So now he's got a straight knock on. So he'll be trying to promote that blue ball onto the white.
Yeah, with his last ball. It's important. Yeah.
Wow.
Brilliant shot. Look how he maintained the angle there.
To do that with your final ball under those pressures, it's fantastic.
Yeah, playing in the World Cup final.
Yes.
It's not easy.
But he is out of balls now.
Exactly. So, what would you do in this situation, Stephen?
I think Artem for sure he might as well attack it.
Yeah.
He's losing one anyway at the moment as it stands.
Exactly.
So, yeah, certainly have a good swing at this. Try and move the blue away from the white and give himself a scoring opportunity.
Yeah,
There he goes.
he's going to attack this along the ground. Oh.
Great effort. His line was awesome.
It's great lining. He's giving himself a bit of room now.
Yeah, you keep working at it. So I think if you do that again,
I agree.
It'll swing round again.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think one more hit and then you've got an opportunity with your last ball.
Yep.
I don't think there's any reason to go early on this. May as well hit it again. Oh.
I think the only issue there was he was using a softer ball now to knock off. With muscular dystrophy athletes, the equipment that we use is quite specified for certain shots. But it's still worth attacking.
definitely. Definitely.
1 minute on a shot clock.
Do you think he'll try and hit the blue again, or is it now time to maybe play in off that red? Get one touch in the white ball.
No, I would go to hit it again, because
Yeah.
if he manages to miss the blue and make contact with the white, he's got a few reds in
Exactly,
behind.
Yeah, maybe more likely to move a singular ball as well.
Yep.
30 seconds.
Is that game finished? There's 1 point to Larpyen. 2-1. Very close, just like the female final.
Yeah.
Nothing between any of those games.
No, it's literally 1 point each end. That's
Larpyen was the silver medalist in Tokyo.
Yeah, he's had a fantastic run, hasn't he, Artem, this tournament? He's beaten Johnny Ling in his pool, and then Samuel in the semi-final. On a tiebreak.
Yes.
This one may go to tiebreak, yeah. See what happens.
Not much of a reaction from Pornchok there. I think his line was slightly off. He would prefer the blue to be at the other side.
I think so. Again, that just shows the quality of these guys. They're disappointed in shots that only missed by maybe a quarter of a ball. So that's the level, and that's the difference. Do you think Artem will attack this, or?
Yeah, he certainly has to open it. I think if he can move the blue and leave his sort of red round the back, that would be a good shot. Interesting that he tried to lay into the white there.
Yeah. In Boccia, to know when in the game you can not focus. So perhaps when it's not your turn to play or in between ends, it's time to maybe relax just a little bit, so you're saving your energy for when you really need to focus hard, which is when you're throwing your shots.
Artem got it's interesting that he slipped past him there.
Yeah.
Probably hear the cheers. It sounds like the home favourite Carla Oliveira has won the female BC4 final with a score of 3-2 against Michaela Balkova.
Wow. Quite an incredible atmosphere in here.
Yeah.
After Carla, obviously Portuguese. We're here in Póvoa in Portugal. Fantastic.
So that was a great shot by Larpyen there. He pushed his blue on. So I think the measure was 1-1.
Yeah, I think you're right. Equidistance, because Kolinko's knock on didn't hit anything. So.
Yep.
Oh, good. He's opened it up now.
Yep. He's got to keep trying. He's chasing the points.
Yeah.
So he's created an angle though. So if he can put one between the blue and the white, take control.
Exactly. He's just got to place one in that gap.
Just like that.
Yeah, great angle.
That's
great
tremendous. He's fighting.
Shot. Yeah. That ability to keep focus and keep going, even after maybe one or two shots haven't quite gone your way, and then to produce an angle and placement shot like that, superb.
So I expect Larpyen to smash, sort of lob straight into them.
He's got to create space here. He's got to be careful though. There's some danger red balls behind the white.
Yes.
So he's going to have to control this.
Let's see what he does. Wow.
Wow.
What a tremendous shot. He's not in position yet, but he's created space.
Move the white ball back maybe 1.5 meters there.
Yeah.
Totally changed the dynamic of the ends. He's got an opportunity now to get on the white ball.
See, I think now just getting anything close would be good, because he knows Artem's only got one ball left.
Exactly. And he's probably going to get a tie break then, at least.
I think he'll just bounce this one into space.
Yeah, nice bounce over.
Oh, he's closer, it looks like. I think he's a little fortunate there.
Yeah, just closer.
He tried to bounce over the short red, and he made contact with it. So he's quite fortunate that he's in position. So, but it forces Artem to play his final ball.
Yeah. It's a big shot here.
He's got a tight line in towards the white, so he's trying to manoeuvre his wheelchair in the box just to get the best angle that he possibly can. It's a very important shot.
Yeah, he's just got to squeeze past this short red.
There we go. Oh, he's resetting.
Getting the best
40
line.
seconds on the shot clock. It showed you how tight it was that he did make contact with that short red. He is closer, but Larpyen has 2 balls to win.
Yeah, just needs 1 point, doesn't he?
Yes.
Such a tight line, must have been.
He does have a lot of blocking balls in his way, so I think again he will try in this bounce over shot, try and get into space here. He might even try and promote the blue that is in and around it, line second shot.
Yeah, or take the red away.
Or do that. What a great shot. He just said the best way to do it is to create space, lob the white back, and now he's got about 2 meters where he can land in to win the
his
match.
final point. The confidence he has in that shot to move the jack back is phenomenal.
Yep.
And such a long way as well. So again, moved it back another 1.5 meters. Here he goes to win the World Cup.
Wow.
Brilliant.
1 point every end. It shows you how tight the match was, and actually came down to the final ball because he had to make that shot. Fantastic. Well done, Larpyen and Pornchok.